Hey guys! So, as you've probably guessed from the video on Sunday, I'm with Alcy.
Hi.
Yay! He came up to Lincoln. We lied to you. I feel quite bad that we lied because... Well, he didn't lie, I lied.
I didn't lie.
No, I lied.
I just didn't say everything.
Yeah. I suppose it's not a lie if you kind of hide the truth, so it's okay.
It kind of is. Yeah.
Is it?
Like, if a kid does it, like
Yeah,
to a parent,
it's still...
it would still be a lie. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be okay, at least.
I guess. But yeah, anyway, so we're outside Lincoln Cathedral, which is the cathedral that RC was talking about in his video.
Yeah.
So that was not a lie. That was the truth.
I'm telling you, I didn't lie at all in that video.
I do. I lie a lot. I'm naughty. But yeah, so it's weird. I met him from the station yesterday, and now he's just like here.
Yeah. It was really weird because it wasn't like meeting you for the first time,
No.
because obviously we know each other. But it was weird that it wasn't weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was a bit awkward that we weren't awkward.
Yeah.
Does that even make sense?
It makes lots of sense.
I think the only other Adam and Mark, Adam and Mark, you two will probably understand as well because you two met in Canada. So I can imagine now we can have like compare videos on what it's like to meet other people from the Curlab channel, except for Mel.
Yeah.
Mel, you need to find a friend that's going to be part of the Curlab channel, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, we have like no one has Monday, so
Yeah, Mel, find a friend for Monday that lives in America
or Tuesday.
or Tuesday. Yeah, I still don't know why I thought your day was Tuesday. That doesn't make any sense.
It was initially.
That's probably why. That does make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you've enjoyed your time here.
It's been lots of fun.
That's good. I'm glad about that.
We made food yesterday.
Oh my god, it was amazing. Like, we went to the shop and Nancy was like, "Oh yeah, let's get asparagus." And apparently, it's really casual to have asparagus in Norway.
Yeah.
And in England, it's a bit like, "Oh yeah, asparagus. I'll go and get that specifically because that's how it works here." And no, it's totally different. But it was really good. Do you want to describe what you made for us? I'll let you.
I made a bruschetta,
Yeah.
which, well, we already explained that in my
Oh
daily.
yeah, we did with the bruschetta.
Yeah, but other than that, we made spinach soup, which I have done like 4 times this month.
Yeah.
And then we made a vegetable pie from scratch.
The vegetable
Well,
pie was instead of the pastry.
Yeah, we cheated, but that's because if you want to make a really good one,
Yeah.
you have to do it the day before.
Especially with puff pastry, because you have to like make a layer and then put stuff on, and then make another layer and then put stuff on, and then make another layer, and that just takes a long time. It took us like 3 hours to make, and then probably I would say maybe 20 minutes to eat.
Yeah,
But it was worth it. It was really good.
I mean we did talk the whole time. It's
Yeah.
not like we were just awkwardly cutting things.
Yeah, like
in each other.
so. Like, what do you think of this bit of cheese? Is it better than the last bit of cheese? No, it was a lot better than that. That would have been weird and
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Never mind.
Did you have any plan for this video?
What, right now? Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you know about me that you didn't know before?
Uh,
Hard one. Sorry.
It's a hard one. I should have thought of the answer to that because
know.
we were talking about it just
Yeah, exactly.
several minutes ago.
Yeah. Put you on the spot.
What I know about you that I didn't know before.
Yeah.
Well, first off, I know where you live.
That's the creepiest thing you could have said.
But it's true.
It's true. You do know where I live.
So, and I know that you live with people, which I didn't know.
Did you not? Oh, okay.
I sort of figured because there was one video where someone came in and you said, "I'm making a video." So I kind of thought someone lived with you, but I didn't know that it was like a proper apartment or house.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that. That's true.
Because you've only showed us like your room.
Yeah, I don't really tend to make videos in other places just because if someone walks in, I get really put off by that.
Yeah.
So
But you should, when you know no one's home, you should give a tour.
I should. Well, yeah, and then you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know that place. Oh yeah, I showered in that room. Oh yeah, I slept on that sofa."
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, I should definitely do that. I haven't done a tour of that house, and I did it with my last house, and I've done it at home. But yeah, I've never done it for this house. I'll probably do that next time. Thank you for the idea.
What else do I know about you?
I don't know. What else do you know about me?
I feel like it's a lot, but like
No.
when I'm supposed to tell you what it is.
That's fair enough.
I
Did you?
don't-
You knew that I wore glasses though, didn't you?
Yes,
That's fine.
because you did in one video before.
Yeah, and then I realised it's because when I'm usually making them with my camera, with my laptop, you get the shine on my glasses, and it really annoys me because they're so dark. So I don't
But
do
it's
that.
like I'm telling you, I knew you
Yeah, this is true.
for 3 years. And for her, it feels like 5, apparently.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought we'd been making this curl channel for 5 years, and it's like, it's definitely more than 3. It's maybe like 3.5, 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I've been at uni for 3 years, and I started when I lived at home.
But did you start just right before you went to uni?
No, it was quite, oh, maybe.
Because I think
Maybe.
so. But
Yeah.
4 might make sense.
Yeah, I think it's about 4 years anyway. But yeah, you knew I was a vegetarian because I said that I wouldn't eat meat, and you asked what you were going to cook for me.
I did not know that before you told me the day before I came.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that would have been my answer if you hadn't told me.
Like just before.
Yeah, when I was still a Muslim.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't really. I'm now a little bit like I can't think of the word. Like impressed by your ability to combat your phobias. That's something I didn't realise about you before. Do you want everyone on the internet to know how you managed to beat down your fears?
I think I've already made a video about it, but yeah, sure.
It's crazy.
I was afraid of the dark, so what I used to do was, for a whole week, I went for a long walk in a very dark forest
I would die.
at midnight, just to sort of get over that. And I'm not afraid of the dark anymore.
I'm still afraid of the dark, and I am not doing that ever.
You should.
I would die. I would have a panic attack and cry.
You should, and you should record it for YouTube.
Yeah, okay. I'll try and do that one day.
You'd probably go viral or something.
That's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, and then I was afraid of heights, and so I went and worked as a lift installer.
I'm
because
also
not
scared
a
of
rep-
lifts, so I'm not doing that
yeah.
ever either.
But to be fair, you don't actually have to use the lift very much.
Yeah, I guess.
You're really just walking up the stairs with heavy objects.
Yeah, that sounds equally as unfun. Because you saw how clumsy I am. I bet you now know how clumsy I am as well.
Yeah, that I did not know that, and that you should never be allowed
Entrusted with a knife.
near knives, especially sharp.
Sliced my finger open while I was telling RC that I'm bad with knives.
Mm.
So I was even thinking about not cutting myself and did it.
And I told you that like dull knives are more dangerous because you'll sort of slip.
Yeah,
And so I sharpen your knife, and the first thing you do is cut yourself.
yeah, that was bad. I also, another thing that I found out about you is you're crazy with knives.
Yeah.
Like, good, not like weird and stab me, but just like, you know.
That sounded really bad. So this Icelandic guy from Norway, he came over and he was crazy with knives.
Yeah, and then we watched videos about like wolves being skinned. This
Yeah.
is sounding good, isn't it?
I think like my visit is like a setup for a horror movie.
Maybe. I bet we could do that. I bet if it didn't end with the cathedral, it could have just ended with me like,
Well, actually, it could end with a funeral in a cathedral.
oh, you said you didn't want to be in the video. That's my friend Luke.
I think it's because we're taking long.
Yeah, do you want to turn it off now? I'll let you.
No, well, we have to do one more question.
Oh, what's the other question? I don't have another question.
What was your first like impression of me when you saw me for the first time standing?
What, in the train station?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, his hair's the same. Is that a good first impression?
Yeah, because that was exactly what I thought. Well, not hair, but like, oh, that's Megan. She looks like that.
Yeah, that's a good start, I guess. I was really like worried that I wouldn't recognise you.
Me too. I was like in this train. My palms were like sweating because I was afraid that I would walk another way
Yeah.
and just not find you at all.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. That's why I gave you my mobile number, so you didn't get lost in the
Yeah.
depths of Lincoln, because it's huge, as you now know.
Yeah, and the thing about Lincoln is when you come here with the train, there's nothing for like a half an hour, like just fields and like occasional buildings, but then it's actually a city.
Yeah, it's just like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's great. Like, if just look, Google Maps it, you'll find it. It's cool.
Okay. If you want to end the video, you're allowed to.
I'm allowed now. Okay. Well, yeah. So Mark, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so we're totally trying to play chess right now and I'm really shit at it. So, there's RC. He's actually here. That would have just gone totally strange on the camera because it would have gone like, yeah, never mind. You'll have just been sideways. But yeah, and this is it currently. Let's see how it works.
It was
okay, so this is the end result, and as you can probably tell, I'm blue. And that's with Elsie's help. Don't do that! What? Okay, now it's just anarchy in the coffee shop. This is just not good. You can do it now.
I can do it.
You already stood up.